Why, it's almost as if the video game is beating over our heads that the ultimate punishment for Dr. Brown is to be left all alone in his simulation by mercy killing these other poor souls trapped in this nightmare world. I wonder which choice I shall be taking. Failsafe program documented. Dr. Brown, here is the revised code for the military training program you've expressed interest in. I'm not sure exactly what you want with it, and I again stress that this program was never designed to be run with civilian equipment. Frankly, I don't expect any system you have access to can even run it. But if you can run this program with the failsafe off, as requested, your real-world test subjects will die if killed in the simulation. It goes without saying that, officially, I denied your request. General Constantine Chase. Purpose: simulate a communist incursion on US soil. Documentation cold pearls, blah. Very dangerous. Well, I wonder what this button will do. Program running, proceed with cautions. What's that I hear outside? It's the sound of angry Chinese people charging in. My God! They're here! And they're violent. I better hide as a little girl. Even the Chinese have enough soul not to kill a Chinese girl. To kill a little girl, right? Ha ha! I'm lying, of course. They're soulless monsters, these communists. In fact, these simulations seem to be mere facsimiles, as they would have surely killed me in real life, these bloodthirsty fiends, but they spared me. So this was the good choice in mercy killing all these poor people. My God! I better stand this way. Now, against my goodwill, I should probably try and face Betty here, even though she is the evil god of this world and may in fact strike me down for my insolence. But we shall have to risk it.
Do you realize what you've done? You've triggered the failsafe, ruined everything. The subjects will die and I'll be stuck here in this hell alone.
You ruined everything. Everything.
It was a hell of your own making, you little monster. You're getting exactly what you deserve, you little rat.
You've taken them all from me. You've left me with nothing.
It's not fair. Nobody to play with ever again.
Do you realize
Damn it, we're not done here. Answer my questions now, you little monster.
It is not over. It is not over until I say so. Do you understand me? I
just want things to go back the way they were.
Well, that's not up to me. That's up to anyone crazy enough to hook themselves in this machine, which I suppose I could ask someone to come here if they wish to live in the Matrix world. I can see someone valuing this nightmare world over the reality of the surface world, the reality of the post-apocalyptica. But for now, it is over, little girl. As it happens, my FPS died moments ago as I was grilling this evil man Brown here, but we're back. Don't worry about it. Tell me about the Gek. Yes, I said there's also things to ask about. Now let's about the Gek first, which my father was after.
The Garden of Eden creation kit. It was for terraforming, for restoring the world after a nuclear disaster. Unstable technology, and ultimately boring. Why remake the old reality when instead you could create any reality you choose?
Bah! A pox on you! You don't realize how beautiful we can make the world still, the real one. This is all shadows and illusions. Now my father, let's get on with it. Where is he?
He's been right here the whole time. And you were too dense to figure it out. The dog, you see.
Damn!
Man's best friend. But now you've taken all my friends from me.
So he's okay then. The dog's still there, I can see.
Yes, I'm sure he's fine. No doubt when you leave the simulation, he'll be waiting for you.
But there's no one waiting for me.
Oh, cry me a river, you monster! If you had treated your people well, you could have all enjoyed this cyberscape. The concept of a cyberscape itself does not offend me. It is you acting as a sadistic god which offends me here and forced me to eliminate your puppets with the Chinese here. So, anyway, after I just done lambasting you and taunting you with my angry verbal assault, maybe you'd let me leave your nightmare world, please?
Isn't it obvious? You've run the failsafe, disrupted everything. I have no power over you.
There's the door. Go.
I don't understand. So why did it break the failsafe broke your god powers over this world? I don't understand why that would do so. Well, you have an eternity now to figure out how to get your powers back, so enjoy.
Run along now.
Well, at least she has her flowers here to play with. Father, please! It's time to go. Come on, Father. It's time we say to Tranquility Lane, good night and Godspeed to all of you. Oh, dear. That was a nightmare. I do not want to go back in there ever again. Yeah, Dr. Brown's gonna have to find someone else to be a playmate. It's not gonna be me.
You saved me. I was afraid I'd be trapped in there forever.
Oh, Dad, thank God.
So good to see you, but what are you doing here?
Well, it's a funny story. What are you doing here? You could have been killed.
Well, I didn't expect Dr. Braun to be alive and insane. I thought I'd just find notes or holotapes. I needed information about Braun and his work on the Gek.
Well, did you get what you needed? I mean, whew.
I did indeed. Braun's work, the Gek, was designed to readapt environments for living after a nuclear war. It's not entirely stable, but I'm sure the components of that technology are just what we need. What we've been missing all this time. I need to return to Rivet City. Once Madison knows about the Gek, I can get her to see that it really will work.
Well, I mean, come on. I came here to save you, and now you're gonna run around again. What am I supposed to do?
Yes, what about you? Why in fact are you outside the vault at all? I don't even want to know how you got out. As much as I appreciate your help, you were supposed to stay there, to make a life for yourself there, not out here.
Well, I mean, you just left. What was I supposed to do?
You were supposed to stay put. You could have had a good life in the vault. But I suppose it's too late to go back now, isn't it? The Overseer would likely have a shot on sight. Well then, you'll just have to come with me to Rivet City. You've certainly proven yourself capable enough.
Alright, we're off then, Dad.
That's my girl. Let's hurry. Now that I know what we need, I want to get back to work as soon as possible.
Okay. But we need to talk for a minute, okay?
Of course, honey. What's on your mind?
Like, what were you thinking just going like that, Dad? That was not cool, brah.
I wanted you to be safe. I didn't want this for you. A life out here in this godforsaken war zone. I couldn't tell you what I was doing because I didn't want you following me. A plan which clearly was not as successful as I imagined it would be.
No shit, dude. It just made me want to come after you the more. I mean, why would you risk yourself like this? Was crazy.
What? No, of course not. This is important work. Clean water can change the lives of so many thousands of people. It's worth the risk to help them.
Ah, forget about it, Dad.
I hope that you could understand why I've done the things that I've done. The last thing I want is to lose my daughter.
So, what is this Project Purity of yours, Dad?
It started as an idea, really. Remember the Bible passage your mother loves so much? Free, clean water for everyone. What a difference it could make in the lives of everyone here in the wastes. Over time, that idea took the form of a purifier. Not like the one in the vault, though. This one was gigantic, capable of purifying millions of gallons of water at once. We used the old Jefferson Memorial for the location, right on DC's tidal basin. Someday soon, I hope you'll see it work.
So, I mean, what happened to your project? I mean, I guess we know, we talked to Lee and stuff, but
In the year before you were born, things became difficult. There had always been something of a mutant problem in the city, but it became worse. They attacked more frequently and more aggressively. Support for the project eroded as time went on. When we couldn't produce any significant results, progress came to a halt. And then you were born. Your mother and I had talked about what to do when that time came, but then we lost her, and I had to make a decision. I chose to leave. From what I understand, things happened quickly after that. It became too dangerous for the others to stay, and so the project was abandoned. Dr. Lee and her team left for what became Rivet City, and Project Purity has sat waiting ever since.
Huh. How did Mom die?
I understand that you have reason to question a good many things I've told you over the years.
Yeah.
But your mother... I've never lied to you about what happened. Not once. She died giving birth to you. It was a difficult time. She was so eager to meet you, to make a place for you in the world. If nothing else, please believe that she loved you very much.
Actually, that's... I don't know if I mentioned it before. That's probably the coolest things in this game. Like, it leads you to believe that you were born in Vault 101. You only realize that when you talk to Moriarty and Megaton. Because, you know, that when you're born in that room, it kind of looks like a vault, so you're pretty much fooled into thinking, yeah, that's where you are, where you've always been. I guess it's in the Jefferson Memorial, that room, actually, but, yeah. So, yeah, what's this deal about water, Dad? I've been drinking water all the time, and I'm fine. Ignore my vestigial arm growing out of my side, and these pile of empty Radaway bags I've been chugging.
The vault you grew up in had its own water purification system. Clean water was never a worry. Out here, things are different. Water out here is never clean, and almost always irradiated. It's barely able to sustain any kind of normal life. If we can change that, humanity has a real chance at rebuilding, starting over.
Alright, well, let's get rolling, Dad.
Be careful, sweetie.
Whoa, Dad. No, not you, Robo-Brain.
Hello.
Also, Sharon, where are you? Sharon! Yoo-hoo! Where'd that ghoul get off to? Okay, so, we are now finally met up with Dad. It's been a long time coming. So check me out, Dad. I got freaking biker goggles now. Aren't I cool? I did it for you, Dad. And I'll equip the Magnum just to really impress him. Damn it, where is Sharon? So I guess Dad... I'm not sure... Will he wait for us? Yes, okay, so Dad will never go too far, so we don't have to worry about too much about that. But we do have to... We can't catch him to talk to him anymore because he's always a step ahead. Ah, it's fine, I guess. Now, where did Sharon? Did he go back to the underworld? I'm very confused. Still no sign of Sharon. Oh yeah, don't worry about those mole rats, Dad. They're buddies of mine. Let's see. So yes, we've finished the quest Scientific Pursuits. Now we are in the Waters of Life is our next goal. To go to Rivet City, the science lab and stuff. Oh, poor Sharon. I hope he didn't die as well. I would super hate myself if I got all these people killed. But I think, hopefully he's just skedaddled off to, where did he skedaddle off to? Off to the underworld, and I can find him back there. Or wherever he hangs out normally. I'll have to look up online where he hangs out normally. So now it's just me and my... Yeah, he's got a Magnum rifle. It's just me and my dad running around in the wasteland shooting, having some father and daughter bonding here. Shooting robots. Seems like good times. Now that's weird that he's using a gun now. I have this distinct recollection. I had this distinct recollection that back when I played this, he didn't have a gun, which meant he just punched everything to death in the game. But well, at least he's an Iron Man. He just runs through that cloud of radiation there. And I just I'm just running for a Mr. Gutsy like it's no problem. Alright, we're going for Mr. Gutsy. Nice! You know what? Step back for a bit, Dad. It's time we test the big guy. Oh no. Woo! I may have wasted that bomb on an enemy that's a bit too easy, but I really wanted to see what the Nuka grenade does. I'd never found one of those when I first played this game. So yeah, I was like super ready to title this episode Liam Neeson's Fighting Around the World, just because he runs around punching monsters. In fact, I might still call it that, because it's a really funny name for an episode. But yeah, it's okay. It makes more sense he has a gun. Although this is still kind of ridiculous that he's just running around in his jumpsuit shooting monsters like this. Is rather after one of the best sequences in the game, that Tranquility Lane, which was fantastic. It is really cool bit in the game. It's just silly you running around with Liam Neeson shooting monsters. I guess it's in character to Liam Neeson and his movies and stuff, but boy, this feels awkward. I mean, we are running the whole way to Rivet City. I hope you realize that, people. We look at the world map. Liam Neeson wants to get to Rivet City, and he's gonna go there the whole way jogging. So we are gonna be his backup here. That's just the way it shakes this game this time. Okay, I guess it's time now we're finally with Liam Neeson. I guess it's time to talk about Liam Neeson, his movies and stuff. I think I've been doing a rather... here we go. Now it goes. Fighting around the world! What happened to your gun, Dad? You started just punching that guy. Okay, I knew this would happen at some point. So the thing is, I think I've been doing a bit of a poor job RPing my character as daughter of Liam Neeson, as in trying to emulate his movie characters.
Didn't want to have to do this.
I think I've been a bit too... Woo! Bit too soft with the character. Haven't done enough tough, bad dude, badass, tough guy act with my character. I do apologize for that. But the thing is, I actually have to perhaps shamefully admit I haven't seen very many Liam Neeson movies, so this whole thing that over the last 10 years he's become like this acclaimed action movie guy, it just came out of the left field for me. I mean, as far as I knew, well, first of all, I knew him as Qui-Gon, because I hadn't seen Schindler's List at the time. I just had seen Star Wars, because, you know, whatever you feel about the prequels, I think you'll agree you'd rather show a 10-year-old episode 1 than you would show Schindler's List. I mean, I think we can all agree on that, right? And then I knew, of course, he was, then, you know, I became a teenager and stuff, and I learned about movies and stuff. Then I knew he was Oskar Schindler. Didn't strike me as an action movie guy, and then just suddenly these action movies came out, and he was apparently a household action guy, and it came out of the left field for me, so that's why I'm like, okay. I mean, everyone goes about the meme about Liam Neeson being an ultimate badass, and there's a Family Guy episode where he beats Peter up super hard, and it's so like, it's like I'm observing a joke I don't really get. Oh, well, I get this game, because look at Liam Neeson here, beating everything up. Like, yeah, when this game came out, when this game here came out, and Liam Neeson was the main guy, I was like, oh, okay, that's that acclaimed serious actor from dramas and stuff, and who happened to appear in Star Wars. Whoa, thank you, Yao Guai. That was really cool of you. Wow. So even at that time in 2008, I was like, oh yeah, Liam Neeson, very acclaimed guy. He's in this very respectable role in this game and stuff. And then Taken came out, which I haven't seen to this day yet. I mean, I think I've seen all the atypical Liam Neeson action movies, because I've seen The A-Team. That was a fantastic movie. And I guess he was a pretty badass in that as Hannibal. But he wasn't really like hardball action gun shooting detective guy. Then I saw Walk Among the Tombstones like a year ago, and I was like, wow, this is this isn't much of an action movie. This is really grim. This is very gritty and miserable and stuff. And then when I looked up basically on the internet, it's like, no. That's not like the proper Liam Neeson action movie where he's a grizzled badass. That's the really, really somber and sad movie. So I was like, okay then, I saw the wrong movies. I guess I should have watched Taken before I started doing this Let's Play, so I'd get the whole action Neeson thing better. I mean, that's the biggest example of it, right? I just find it kind of silly, because to me he's Qui-Gon, and he's Oscar Schindler, and he's not a super badass. Except, of course, in this scene, as you may have noticed, we've just been running through this empty wasteland, and he's been punching everything to death. Here he goes again. Look at this giant rat scorpion. No problem. Liam Neeson's gonna punch the shit out of that. Oh yeah, that's right. There's that movie where he punches wolves with glass or something. Like, that sounds insane to me. That movie concept. It just that's how out of the loop I am. Because everyone else like standard Liam Neeson badass movie. And I'm like, what the hell? Liam Neeson is punching wolves? I wish I remember what that movie is called. I kind of want to see that more than I want to see. Damn, Yao Guai, you are a monster. Aren't you glad we're not fighting these guys? They just rip these things apart. I mean, we're having so much trouble beating these rat scorpions, and freaking Yogi over there, Yogi Yao Guai, just tears them apart. Is that why they're called Yao Guais? Because it sounds kind of like Yogi. It's a stupid joke. Is that all it is? Wow, it's like I just had an epiphany. Yeah, I guess I'll make a promise. I'll watch that wolf before we finish this Let's Play. I'm gonna watch that wolf punching movie at some point, and I'll report in on my feelings. I don't know when though yet. I kind of don't really want to watch that movie, but for the sake of the Let's Play, I guess I should watch Liam Neeson punching wolves, so I can better appreciate this scene here where Liam Neeson is punching scorpions. Oh no, that Robo Brain. Ah, don't lie, Dad. You really wanted to punch a robot. Wow, that... First of all, did you see James there? He's not Liam Neeson, he's James. Him just tank those laser shots. God, this... Fighting around the world with Liam Neeson. Oh, bother. This is such a silly scene in the game. Ah, but I love it, though. I love it. Don't take my incredulity for Liam Neeson and this scene as me hating it. I mean, I love this just as much as I loved Tranquility Lane. I just love it for different reasons. It's like the difference between the final boss fight in Snake Eater and the final boss fight in Metal Gear Rising. That's actually a really good. It's a really good, I think, comparison. Like the two feelings I have for the two different games, because both things are fantastic and quite different reasons. Oh, we are making lots of poison glands. I'm gonna make a fortune on these. Ah, oh, don't worry, Mole Rat. We got this covered. You don't need your help. Have I discovered... We discovered the Robco facility while we were running. I didn't even notice that while we were making a little trek here. We discovered the Robco facility. That's where one of the Moira's quests was. But with Dad running along like this, I really don't have a... He's even called Dad on the health meter there. That's kind of funny. With Dad running like this, we don't have time to investigate the robot factory for Moira. Maybe since I don't want to leave it hanging, when I get a chance to take a break from the main quest, I might swing by the robot factory, but not for now. For now, we are running along, father and daughter, having a bonding moment as we both blow away monsters in the wasteland. Yeah, this is exactly what I remembered, him just punching everything. Oh, bother. At least Martin in Oblivion, Sean Bean, at least he had like spells and stuff that made sense. And Dad had his gun for a second, which made sense, but no, he doesn't. And now we're being psychopaths in the wasteland. Ooh, here we are in... First time I played this game, I thought this place was called Andale. But then I remembered it's Andele, which... what's his face? Speedy Gonzalez says. So there's just Andale, I believe it's called. There's just a little boy there. Well, no time to worry about that little boy. We'll Can we take a break in Dale, Dad? I gotta pee. No. You'll pee when we get to the purifier. We'll test the purifier with your pee then. Alright? Alright, daughter? That's my girl. Now look at that scorpion. It's fighting a robot. Which one do you want to punch? Sport.
That's the way you want it.
Well, Dad, I don't think I want to punch either of those. Why don't you punch the scorpion and I'll just shoot it in the head. Well, the stinger's really easy to hit. It's kind of weird. How much... burning through the ammo, but, you know, I can't use a lamer gun with Dad around. He might judge me. Don't you judge me, Dad. Excuse me. Take with a claw. Bang. And that's him down. Yeah, good fist fight, Dad. Man, the reload animation takes long on this. I just realized. Wow, it's actually a pretty nice day here in the suburbs. You can actually tell where we're running around with this nice lighting. I'm not used to that.
I didn't want to have to do this.
Who's this guy? Oh, it's just a raider. What are you doing, Dad? Scared of his bullets? Come on, Dad. See her. Okay. They don't want to have to do it, but you just got head exploded, dude. Bottle cap. Also, I believe Dad, because he's a plot crucial NPC, I believe he cannot be killed. So I'm not really as worried as I was with Dogmeat and Sharon. No, poor Dogmeat. Because I think he goes into like some sort of incapacitated state if he loses all HP, which he really hasn't done yet. I mean, he is taking shots like a badass. Okay, now while Dad's not looking, I'm just gonna get a longer range gun and... Oof. What caused that pop there? Hey, you leave my dad alone. You weirdo. Also, I super figured out that Doc was the dad in the simulation. Well, I was gonna say not to brag, but I guess that was a brag from me. Sorry. Sorry for bragging. I see you. Is he giving up? I guess he's giving up. But yeah, when I played the game, I was like, huh, a dog called Doc. That's probably what Dad was turned into because he's a doctor. And lo and behold, that's exactly what happened. Yeah, that was a brag. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to brag, but I'm sure you guys figured it out too. It's not a hard guess.
Don't kill me.
Yeah, you better run. Whoa, Dad! Oh, he found his second wind. Oop, sorry. Just be reloading real quick. Dad, Dad? You wanna use your gun there, Dad? that looked kind of hilarious, the close range shot. He's got a Chinese officer's sword. Now that's a fancy melee weapon. But I think I'm good. Yeah, find yourself a gun, huh, Dad? Not bad. And put to that some real good use. What's that? Oh, that's an Enclave I bought. Okay, well, I'm kind of running out of time here, I think. So, we're gonna finish fighting around the world with Liam Neeson next episode. See, we made like 2/3 progress over to Rivet City. That's gonna be fun, crossing the river with Dad next time. I'm sure he's got a plan, right, Dad? Why are you shaking that giant bag of Radax in my face, Dad? Okay, so, look forward to more running around with Liam Neeson in the next episode. I'll catch you all then. Bye!